Nice hoodie. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I hate it.
I've never seen that.
I'm sorry, but his opinion has more weight, so now I'm sad.
Okay. I
hate it. I hate you.
Good. Let the hate flow.
Right
okay.
now,
Do we want to order pizza, order Chinese, or order other stuff?
no, that's
I have
Who's
money
hungry
for
for
Box
it?
Hill.
that's because
Box Hill?
I'm gonna get Box Hill pizza.
That's because I fell into a spike trap last
Oh,
week.
right. My bad. Oops.
Ooh, all right, that's settled. That was easy. Cool.
I want grape juice.
I want apple juice.
What time? I was thinking, maybe 4:35. We can
Diet Coke,
place
Sprite.
order.
Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, iced tea,
A time.
water.
Yeah. 4:35.
Whenever I'm hungry.
All right,
I want grape juice.
Now it is.
I am kind of hungry now. I didn't eat
All right.
before I left.
I want grape juice. Tim would really like some grape juice. We don't have grape juice. We have Coke products. Coke, Diet Coke, Pepsi.
Welcome to.
What is that from?
Steve Byrne. How about I get some? How about we try to get Timmy some grape juice? Can I see your knife, please? Stir. I want grape juice.
All right, welcome to session 11 of the Tomb of Annihilation. Is the mid morning of day 32.
It's the mid.
Mid morning of day 32. And let's see. Let's go over. Last time, escaped the Yanti Temple, defeated Razasi, made a deal with Fenthaza that you guys would kill the King of Feathers and kill Razasi. Kill Razasi, killed the Umali, the Ascended Hydra. You guys got out of there, stole all the loot of Razasi's lair, took the puzzle cubes from Razasi's lair, buried the puzzle cubes, teleported back to Port 9-Zar using the last crushed stone teleportation device that you guys had. After that, you guys went on shopping. You guys did shopping. You guys found the city in a much worse off state than you guys are used to seeing it.
And we left.
Proceeded to use a scroll of teleport back to the hut that you guys were, the potter maker's hut that you guys were assaulted by the Yanti in. And then made your way, dug up the cubes, found the King of Feathers, the Tyrannosaurus creature thing, monstrosity, fey creature, that ruled over the city, and surprised and defeated it, and looted its contents. After that, you guys went and found the gate entryway to the Tomb of the Nine Gods. The tomb of the 9 gods that ruled over the lost city of Omu, which were then killed, and then all the people killed by a Sirak, the Archlich, who then had the people of Omu build the tomb, and then promptly killed everyone in the city and buried them also in the tomb. You guys found them out front was Valindra and Zagmira, a red wizard, and Valindra is just a rogue mage that is working on her own. They had made a deal, and you guys had made not really a deal with her, you just kind of did what she asked you to do. She teleported away, Zagmira was with you, you guys found the entrance to the tomb, also another entrance to the tomb, and went through the correct entrance. Opening up the huge stone doors, you guys found a pit trap hallway that you guys fell into, and then got up out of, and then promptly fooled the hallway of spiked poison darts, and then found a huge devil face, which I can send to which is still in the chat. The green bearded devil face with a mouth open full of blackness. Right at that point, you had the option to go left or right. You went left and found a grate, which had soft, flowing water underneath the grate. And then
Great. Not a grape.
Yeah, grate. And then found a storm grate. Afterwards, you found a crystal window at the end of the hallway where you could peer through and see a sarcophagus in a room. Promptly heading right, you guys went into the grand staircase, which is where we ended last time. We gave a disclaimer last time about the tomb. Your magic may not work in the way that you expect it to. Your abilities, You will need all of them. Make sure you comb through your inventory. Do not die with something that could have been used to help you. This is a thinking person's dungeon.
I want to run through blindly.
You can do that as well. You can do anything that you wish. You are in this tomb. The door is still open. They've been in the tomb for about 20 minutes.
Let me tell you what I'm not good at.
20 minutes.
Thinking.
We've been in for 20 minutes. We've only been in one room. Like we're just like
Well, they
ball bearings at each wall.
very slowly making their way through the main hallway, and then messing with whatever was lying inside the mouth of the devil face, losing a glaive to a shadowy hand that came out of there, and then you proceeded to leave that
little face spirit.
I just want to see if you would do it.
This
you like offered something to what you pretty sure was a garbage disposal. Hey, buddy, jump in there.
If you guys ever need me to read something again or clarify something, please do it. Otherwise, it could mean the horrible things happening to your characters.
That's gonna happen.
So you guys are in that main square area. The grand staircase, a grand chamber, opens up ahead, 50 feet across, plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect the 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north of you, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. So you guys now see that you are at the top level of this tomb, level 1, the Rotten Halls of Asarak's tomb. You can still see some of the light coming in behind you from the open tomb doors, the double set of doors. There is no light proceeding to the crystal window towards the end of the hallway, but you know it's there. And then looking down, there's little flickerings of what look to be magical torchlights, but they don't give off a whole ton. You can see that there's multiple levels below you. You have a pathway to your left, which leads to a long hallway. Pathway to your north, leading to a long hallway. Also, leading from the north is a staircase downwards. But if you turn to your south and head down and head to your right, you see that the walkway wraps around this balcony to what looks to be a hallway across from you, and the hallway to your north, to the northeast of where you're standing. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible directions that you could go. Everyone think carefully about what it is that you want to do. All of your characters are still alive. Zagmir is still with you. All of your characters are relatively unhurt. You're hurt by a little. You guys took about 11 damage from the spikes and stuff, except for Raven. But other than that, you guys are currently in good shape. Just keep it that way. So
You
think
say
about
that
what
like
you're
it's
doing.
up to us.
Can
It
we
is.
make exclusively left turns?
Is that a flaw? You have to turn left?
Yeah.
All right, I
just discovered it.
I find a load-bearing pillar. I put my C4 brick on it, and I say, "We get the fuck out of here."
Zagmir goes, we could still leave.
C4.
With this, I've had this the whole time.
The tomb is the final destination of what would appear to be the death curse. Everyone has tracked it to this location. You guys haven't had any clues about the death curse so far. You also know that you haven't gotten any conclusion with the Company of the Yellow Banner, whose camps you have found throughout your journeys, and also you have clues that this might be the lair of the Stone Sisters.
I feel like
I will say,
if you had a shovel, you'd be beating us over the head with it, trying to tell us.
I would rather not go downstairs until we clear this floor.
Yeah.
Zagmir thinks that's a good idea.
I would
clear the whole floor.
I would say go north.
Zagmir speaks up. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, I forgot you were here.
Go north down the hallway.
God.
The tomb has the capability of turning our adventurers into fleshless, shattering skeletons, which unfortunately has already happened to one of our players.
Ah, joke's on you. That can happen.
Anyway,
Great.
okay.
I guess I'm
That's
gonna
just
go
great.
down the
Everyone,
north.
before you do anything, everyone describe to me what it is that you're holding in your hands, what you're doing, what order you're in, what you're wearing. I need to know this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Before we go,
So let's go down the line.
Do you, what kind of armor can you wear?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now I have that Shadow Slaying thing. I think it was light armor only.
Can you only wear light armor?
Yeah.
How about you? Can you wear medium?
I
think so.
Double check.
Look up the proficiencies of cleric.
I doubt. Yeah, I doubt your.
Yeah, I have medium.
All right, what's your? I have a scale mail that I can't use. What is scale mail? Is that heavy?
Scale mail is medium.
Well, no, it's medium. I have some medium armor that I can't really wear.
Hello?
Do you have proficiencies?
Hold on. What the fuck?
Fuck off.
I heard a lady speak. I was like, ooh.
Mom?
You have proficiencies, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I can't. I won't get the benefits from the armor.
What kind of armor is it?
It's scale mail.
I mean, is it a +1 or anything like that?
Yeah, it's a +1.
I'm already wearing +1 with the silk skin.
Okay.
So I'm at 16-19 right now because my shield's also a +1.
Okay.
So, does it have any other bonuses?
Well, so me as a robot, I cannot get a bonus to my armor from wearing armor.
Okay.
So I don't reap the benefits of its stats, but it does have, it can cast shield or absorb elements once per day.
Ooh.
And I could use that. I just can't get like the defensive bonuses, but I can use the spell.
You don't get the disadvantage on the stealth with that on.
Yeah.
Because currently I have +1 in the ability to cast the web spell level 2 once per day. That's what's giving me.
Yeah, okay. You should probably then.
So it's like 6 and 1 have it. It's either offense with web or defense with that.
Well, then let me keep this because then I don't have to burn a spell slot on shield unless you want it for that reason. Unless you feel more comfortable with what you got. Oh no, you can't use it. You can use it. Yeah. Okay. No.
I think we're good as we sit.
Then I'll put it on.
Okay. So Harry, if you want to go first, describe to me your character.
Really sexy, like.
Fucking ripped.
Right, but like, what's in your hands? Are you leading?
Like a wooden reel doll.
I guess I suppose I should lead the way. I'll go first.
Okay. So what do you have on?
Items. I think Jake has. We used the potion, right?
We don't have the potion.
Okay, I gave the drift globe to the Chumbawonga.
That's right.
Who has the dimension door cape?
Me.
Okay. And you have the movable rod.
Yep.
And you have the folding boat. Okay.
Yep.
Those are yours. I guess I will just be walking forward. I have my shield.
Okay, so shield's in your left hand. The Festerwood buckler.
Yeah, and
what's in your right hand?
The flame tongue in the other.
Okay, is the flame out or not?
Well, either way, I think the shield is glowing.
No, the shield does not give off it might.
It might not. I think it gives off like a low glow.
Yeah, bright light for 5 feet forward. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for 5 feet, that's not too bad. I won't ignite the sword yet. Although, do we want to try to be sneaky in here? Like I
think so.
Like, do we? I mean, we're probably he knows we're here.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, does it really matter as long as we're just? I think
stealth would help us avoid certain traps. And if there's just mobs walking around, will also help to avoid triggering those immediately.
Then I will not ignite.
I'll say just so I don't have to keep repeating it. Anytime we move, I'm looking for traps.
Okay.
No matter what.
Got it.
I'm always looking for traps.
Do you want to lead the way then?
Yeah, I'll lead.
Okay. Whenever you look for traps, tell me because I will be detecting magic. I can detect magic for free, so I will do that. So other than that, I have my ring and my robe of protection. I put on this chainmail that gives me the shield.
Okay.
I have got the Festerwood buckler out and the flame tongue sword not ignited. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. So then you'll be behind Raven. Do you have dark vision, Harry?
Yes.
Okay. That is halved your distance.
Okay.
Raven, what's in your hands? What armor are you wearing?
I'm holding the Venom Blade that
Okay.
I got from
Okay.
Salita's dead corpse. And then I'm wearing the Shadow second skin armor.
Okay.
And that's all I've got on right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Can I tell, like, just because I imagine I walk in here, I'd be like, oh, I can't see as far.
Yeah,
I can imagine
it's oppressively dark, and except for the areas that are explicitly lit.
Okay.
Well, do you still have that invocation?
Yes.
Then you're fine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm fine. I can see.
Normal dark vision and the dark vision spell is halved.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision, Cody?
Yes.
Okay. And then
you're just halved.
Balin Rex, what do you have on your person?
Not dark vision.
Okay.
I'm just wearing the robes with the steel silk armor.
Okay.
The cape mounts back on my back. I've got the shield on my back, and my bag holding with everything else in it other than my staff.
What's in your left hand?
Nothing. It's open.
What's
Free
in your right hand?
staff.
Okay.
Just
so no shield AC then.
No. Yeah, we're at 16.
I'm gonna go into my book bag real quick.
Okay.
I don't remember. Is it the same Chumbawanga from before? Or is it a different one?
Make a nature check.
Ooh. First check of the game. It's gonna be bad. Oh boy. 24.
It looks like it has different facial mask markings than the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, hey, I think I don't know. You know that I met like another one of you before, right? I'm just gonna see if I can read his face. Like,
shakes his head no.
No? Okay. Well, I knew one of your friends, and I gave him like a ball, and I was wondering if you could go find him and ask for my ball back.
Make a persuasion check.
I see him talking. I was like, maybe you should make a trade.
8.
Oh, they seem to do stuff for money or goods, services.
I'll trade you, but I got an 8. So
it sort of like holds out its hand.
I take out my 2
gold. Yeah, I have more than enough of that.
I don't. I have 43 left. I spent the majority of it.
Do I see him having this conversation?
Yeah. You guys can hear faint echoes of your voices. I hand him
a piece of my adamantium and tell him, give him this.
He gladly takes that, and then in a similar dimension door type teleport, blinks out of your backpack.
The whole thing, or just the brick, or him?
He takes the backpack.
Him and the adamantium. So he sort of like he takes the object and nods his head yes to go and find the drift globe.
Okay.
And then
I just look. I'm looking in the bag and I go,
no, your bag is gone now.
God, I hope he comes back. Okay.
Zegmir holds out a dagger and casts light on it. And just holding it out. You guys are completely free to do as you wish.
We're in this big
if you ever
shaft,
need clarification, please ask and don't assume
right here.
Because this place is.
I would think just go north and go through that hallway.
I want to
right at that T.
Oh God, watch this kill me. I want to go to I guess the ledge. I guess it's like a railing on the ledge of the walkway. I just want to look down and see how far it goes.
You can see. Make a perception check actually. 30?
No, 3.
30.
I wish.
Is anyone else looking?
I'll help.
Okay. So you may also look, or Harry can look with advantage.
14.
You see what appears to be a large hunchback figure glaring up at you from the balcony below, wearing a large green mask in the same bearded devil face as you saw in the big entrance. Without saying a word, the figure stepped back out of sight with heavy footfalls.
How big, roughly?
He was the one mainly to see it, but looked larger than you.
Like 4 squares large or what?
No, okay. not quite that large in
6.
size.
I slowly back away from the ledge.
Yeah?
What is it? What'd you see?
A thing.
We're not alone in here.
It looked not friendly.
We're not alone in here. Yeah?
Yeah. Are you shitting me?
That's my Google Home.
Yeah, no, that's called the end of the world.
Shut up. God, you're such a...
All right. So as you look over this railing, you guys can see and carved all along the walls and the floors is various runic carvings of arcane sigils and skulls.
I guess we just move northward. I guess. So that's the direction you want to go.
We're at like the 7 up top.
We don't have numbers. We're here.
Cheater!
We're
You're
here.
there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. The T junction. The right hand T junction.
Correct. So I guess we just move up. That's where you want to go, right?
So as you go, move north. Yep.
I want to cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
So my Raven is back.
All right. So the Raven's back.
Are we going through the north hallway?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I want to have my Raven stay by the steps, and if anything follows us, to come back and tell us.
Good idea. Okay. The Raven sort of perches on the corner, or near the steps in the hallway, and follows your commands. As you guys make your way northward,
Actually, I'm going to do one better.
Okay.
I'm going to take my, I want to take some of my rope.
Okay.
And I want to make a tripwire.
Okay.
To, if I can, have it dangle a torch.
Okay.
And then I want to.
Is it lit?
Yes.
Okay, so you light the torch, you tie it one end to the rope, and then it's going to what?
If I can like hang it off the wall, just so it dangles over the stairs.
Okay. You find like an old torch sconce and tie it to it.
And then I want to take 2 of my oil flasks and pour them on the base of the steps.
Okay, so you have rope along the floor, and that is hinged to, like, when that goes, the torch will
fall and light the
pour out your oil. Okay. The staircase.
I'm not having anything follow.
You have laid a trap.
I want to do one better. I pull a claymore out of my back pocket.
What the fuck is that?
Don't worry, I'm from the future. Future tech.
Oh.
How many ball bearings do you have?
Like 6,000.
Can I get like a big ass list?
I give him 100.
I open up my bag. He's like, just.
I give him 1,000.
Okay.
Are we gonna home alone this place?
No, I just think it's important to have them.
I set traps over your traps.
I just wrote. I have 1,000 balls. Let's move.
Zagmir goes very unorthodox, but it will let us know if anything comes up the stairs. All right. Okay. As you guys make your way down the along the north hallway,
Zadella comes up the steps.
It is God, what is this? Extremely dark in this hallway. Okay.
Can I take off the paper, or do I wait?
Oh yeah, is there
yeah.
On
the left turn, I suppose. Okay.
You guys go on the left turn.
Do you need a perception check for traps?
You're constantly going. Okay. So you guys come to turn.
Yeah. And I will, when you're looking for traps, I will detect magic.
So you come down a left turn. Okay, detect magic. Let me go ahead and just make sure I don't miss anything.
You have the map, right? Okay.
Oh, and the School of Magic. Okay. So your concentration is focused on that as you detect magic. So that's going. And you're just going to redo it every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep...
If you switch your concentration, anything else, that drops.
I'm just going to keep a radar going.
Okay. As you don't notice anything out of place in this hallway that turns a sharp 90-degree left.
Right. About you, Buttercup?
7.
No, you don't.
Nothing?
You don't really notice.
Okay, lead the way.
I'm going to make the left turn.
As you guys make your way down this left turn, it begins to open up into an unlit chamber that you can kind of see faintly with your dark vision. And it seems to open up into sort of a chamber. You can take that next one. Oh.
This big one at the end?
Yeah.
This tiny one too, or
nope.
No. All right.
You sort of peer into this chamber, and you, with your dark vision, can faintly see what looks to be at the end of this chamber. You have a hallway to the north, your right, a hallway to the south, your left, and then set into the wall, what looks to be from this vision a large statue of a knight, standing at the hall, gripping a large iron shield with both hands.
I imagine that's what the star is?
Yes.
I both want and don't want to know what these skulls are, because I imagine once I find out they're death traps, I'm going to be like, well, I don't want to go anywhere near those. But, okay. All right,
I'm going to do 2 things. 1, equip my shield.
Okay, shield is equipped.
So that's in my left hand. And then I also want to be prepped to just jump and fly. Like, I'm constantly...
Do you just want to hover?
I don't want to hover, because who the fuck knows what's above us?
Your wings make you fly down.
Yeah.
Let me just double check, but you can see the ceiling. The ceiling is 8 feet high.
Okay. All right, good. So that will give me ability to like float.
Yeah, it's not open above you.
Where are we right now?
So you have not entered this room.
We're at the mouth of the room.
We're like right at the
end
entrance.
of the hallway where it begins to open
Okay.
up.
And I'm third.
I want to take a ball bearing and just throw it into the room and see if I hear anything moving, like reacting to the sound.
How big are these ball bearings supposed to be? Like size of a D20?
Like
marbles.
Yeah. As you take out the ball bearing and toss it into the room, you feel it leave your grasp with more force than you threw it, and it immediately goes towards the knight statue.
Almost like a magnet.
Out of your range of vision.
Just
Can I get a marble?
It happened like right in front of him.
Yeah, he threw it. You guys are in a line.
I want to do it again, but I want to just.
There's not enough. There's kind of space where you guys can kind of stand on the same square.
I just want to hold the ball bearing and just sort of put it into the room while I'm still holding it.
Okay. How hard are you gonna hold on? Like you're gonna
like just enough to like tell how hard this thing is pulling.
Okay. Make a strength. An athletics check.
17.
17. You can kind of hold on to the ball bearing, but it is forceful. It is being drawn towards this large statue.
All right, before we keep going.
All right, everybody disrobe.
Hold on. Is the I'm going to assume that the Fester wood buckler is made out of just wood, right?
All shields have an iron, like a steel rim around to keep the wood in place.
All right, I will hand you my flame tongue sword.
Okay.
Hold this, and I'm just going to stick my hand over the threshold that he is,
It rips
and
your
I
arm
want to
off.
see if it starts to, if it wants to pull me
Like
in.
Magneto.
The
in your
second
blowout.
you get a pinky into this, the iron plating that is over the wood of your body begins to almost immediately go, and even with just your finger, you can tell that it is pulling you extremely hard.
I immediately pull it back out, and I take back my sword, and I go, "Well, I can't go in there." All right, well, we searched this room out.
We're good.
Is that on my armor? It's leather armor. I'm assuming there's metal on it somewhere.
There's metal on it for clasps and rivets and things like you have on your jeans and stuff.
Fuck.
I don't want to fucking get naked.
Zagmira is going to be like, all right.
Any thoughts?
He pulls off his backpack and everything. He's just his robes. And he even undoes his belt.
I'll say he forgot his belt buckle. Oh, God.
So
Just
his
trying to
belt,
spike bear mouth.
he is going to
It's like BWI.
he is going to cast Fly on himself, and he has he's going to cast Light on his hand, and he's just going to fly into the chamber. You guys see him as he flies in this chamber. Around this statue with his light that he's giving off from his hand is large heaping piles of rust shavings. Around this knight statue holding a large shield. He says, there's a hallway to the north. I can hear water. It sounds like a fountain. And then from what I can see, and then he says there's a hallway with a dead end to the south.
I'm willing to bet that is
As he flies back to you, he goes, it's picking up some of like the pigment and the iron in my tattoos. As he flies back to you.
So it's pulling the tattoo out of his skin.
Well, it's he can like feel the pull on the iron in his skin.
Well, the last time we looked in this room, we were above it, looking down into it. Well, I can't go in there. If I go in there, I'm be sucked to that. I won't be able to get out of there.
The shreds.
Zagmir also makes the comment that your ball bearing is gone. Like it's not even on the floor.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah,
The one that was tossed out of your grasp.
I want to toss another one in and tell him to watch what happens to it.
Okay. As he stands out of the way, you sort of toss another one, and almost like a bullet goes straight into the shield, and on contact with the shield, he informs you that it, like confetti, into rust,
Jesus.
and the rust shavings fall to the ground.
I 100% cannot go into this room. I mean, I wasn't going to go in before as soon as I heard magnet, but like,
Yeah, bitch.
I was like, the worst case scenario, I just live in this room now.
Say worst case scenario, you turn to dust on contact.
I just become all wood. No, I can't go in there. I mean, I imagine you guys can check it out, but
what's the quarterstaff made of?
It is like a dark black metal.
I'm fucking ruined, boys.
Does the bag of holding have the items technically in it?
They're a different dimension.
Or is
They're
it
kind of in a
dimension?
different plane. Yeah.
Okay.
But are there belts, buckles, pins,
I would
Yes,
assume
definitely.
yes.
Start thinking about all the metal on your person.
fillings?
Yeah.
My head, my hands, my feet, my ankles, my dick, my ass.
What was that last one?
Like
ass?
you look down at like the clasp on the cape, like that's made of metal.
My nipple
Like
rings. Oh man, that must be. I'm like, ooh, thank you.
I'm really glad we didn't take Shago.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go in and explore this room, but I feel like I'm going to unequip everything and then get fucking shot up with arrows.
If you guys want to, I can just keep a watch. Is the thing giving off like a magical glow?
What is?
The night?
Nope. You guys barely saw it, as you can see from this hallway.
What's his
And
nuts
you're
went in
too
there?
far. You're more than 30 feet away from your dispel magic, or from your. Not, what is it?
If what's his name moves close enough that the light illuminates
I have it.
and you can see it. Cast
Your detect magic does not pick up from this distance on it.
Okay. Can I get one of them ball bearings real quick?
I can dispel magic. But I will put it to you like this: if I use my dispel magic now, I'm burning half of my resources for any fight we get into.
Yeah,
so
the fact that it's a third level is kind of brutal right now.
I mean, no, not even. Well, just for me. Yeah, for me, I only have 2 spell slots.
Zagmira makes the comment that's like, so we know what this is. This is a magnet trap. Why don't we explore everywhere else and maybe come back here?
Do you want to check out the room to the north?
Sure. And he will disappear out of sight.
I'd hate to use the lightning spear.
What, to short circuit the magnet?
Yeah.
That's if
Or the spear touches the shield
you
and
don't-
disintegrates.
No, you don't even throw it in the room. You stand out here and you just go, "Huh," and you just like toss it on the ground right in front of it. Shoots a lightning bolt in.
But I don't have my lightning bolt.
Yeah, but you also can traverse the room.
That's if that works like that.
That's if there's anything even worth a shit in this room.
Let me get a ball bearing real quick.
I give him 100 ball bearings.
I put everything in my bag and take everything off that's metal. I have no metal on me. I'm not pierced or anything like that.
All right, so no
What
belt.
kind of death cultist are you?
What about that cock ring?
You don't have any belts, or you have like.
I'm not
no
wearing
belt?
anything at this point that was metal.
Okay,
I take
so you're
everything
wearing
metal.
feathers.
Just Balin Rex
Yeah.
and his leather thong.
So
I'm feathered.
So you're wearing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you undress in this hallway.
I'm going to take a step into the room. Nothing on me. No ball
Okay.
bearing. Nothing.
You step into the room.
Anything? Any
No.
pull? Okay.
Wait, you have. What do you have in your hands?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just a bird. A bird
Okay.
person.
What about the ball bearings?
Nothing in the bag right now.
That is in the hallway,
which I've left.
All right,
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing happens to me at all.
No.
Interesting. I want to.
That
walk
seems like a
back out.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So you walk in, you sort of like take a couple steps, you take a couple more.
and nothing.
Yeah, nothing's really happening to your feathers. Or
I
anything.
want to like basically bend over, grab a ball bearing
Okay.
from over the threshold, and then come back in. And I'm
Rip
just holding
a hole
it.
through your hand.
Okay, so you're
Like,
holding it. You're not letting it go.
Yeah. So let's
Okay.
say the table is like.
Is the mag? Are you in between the ball bearing and the magnet?
Well, I'm like kind of bending. So room.
Oh, God, it's
hallway,
going to bust out his
me.
ass.
Yeah.
Grabbing it and pulling it in
Okay.
like this, and
make
the statue's there.
an athletics check.
Yes.
Also, I'm going to turn around. I just want to just
8?
look down the hallway.
With an 8 is a failure. It immediately shoots out of your hand. You can't hold on to it, and it goes straight to the statue and bursts into dust and rust.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay. You grab another bearing.
I don't think it has a
Athletics
limit.
check.
5. Okay, that's going
5
to
is a
fail
failure.
again.
So you've lost another one.
12.
So 12 is a success, but it still pulls. You just have the strength to not hold it
Let
back.
yeah. All right, good.
It's either the strength
Since you're
that had
naked,
to-
do you want to go check it out and see if there's like an off switch?
Just check if he's okay in there.
Yeah, make sure he's not dead.
Bruce, I
wanted to get a.
Wait
idea
till
of how
Jake's
strong
done his
this
thing.
is.
Okay, sorry.
I
Okay.
just wanted to get an idea how strong this was.
Okay.
I will take a look around this. Is it dark? Is it pitch black in here too?
Yeah. Unless you have a light source, you can see light coming from the north hallway that Zegmira went to with his light spell.
I'll grab a torch and light the torch.
Okay.
And then when I bring the torch in, does it do anything to the
No.
torch? Okay. I want to just basically check the perimeter of this room first for any kind of like traps and stuff.
I think this is the trap.
You never know.
Not fair, but I think this is the trap.
Okay, so you're searching. You said you want.
I just want to turn around, just look back down the hallway, see if there's anything just
gonna do that.
around the corner, just hanging out.
You don't notice anything, and you haven't heard any calls of ravens, and no ravens have shown up.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right, that's it. I'm not going in that room. I physically can't.
I push Unmaker.
Do you resist?
Well,
no, I'm not doing that.
In theory,
I take you with me.
refuse to do that.
in theory, you could get through this room. Because I don't think if you fail a check, you're going to get sucked right over because you are challenging it, but you are going to get pulled to it.
I am made of metal.
I understand that, but you're also strong.
No, I'm not.
He's not. He has like a 10 strength.
Go touch. Throw something that isn't metal at it.
Okay. I walk over. I want to snap like a little bit of the wood off of the torch and just toss at the shield.
It hits the shield, falls to the ground, resting in a pile of rust.
like
so it only disintegrates metal.
So nothing the wood is
Can I
still
take a wood
present on the ground.
Warforged?
I don't. I think if all the metal on me dies, I think I go with it. Something just tells me that that's just how this works.
We'll just take all your metal framing off. You're just like
That would take a while.
Just be a bundle of sticks.
It's like just destroying a computer case. The motherboard still works.
Zegmira flies back into the room and says there is a large, very magical fountain of clear water and maiden statues to the north.
That sounds like something I want to
I'm
drink.
not sure.
He said he checked the room. There's nothing else in there.
Gotcha. Can I pluck? I'm going to pluck a feather and throw it at the shield as well.
It sort of flops down. It's not drawn.
Doesn't even make it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Can I?
Like a 5 feet.
Can I
It's just
pick
sort
it-
of like
pick
it's
it
like
back up
throwing paper.
and throw it? Make sure it touches the shield.
Okay, you go up and hit it with the shield, and it doesn't appear to do anything.
Okay, then I want to thoroughly, without touching at this point, because I'm still about 90% sure I'm going to evaporate when I
Okay.
touch this thing.
Okay.
So
it has
There is iron in your blood.
I want to look this entire thing over. I want to investigate the whole thing.
Okay. Investigation check.
Yeah, how much red meat have you had today?
Fucking 4.
It's a large
statue.
rusting statue of a knight holding a large iron shield that looks rusted, and there's big piles of rust all around it.
Oh. Can I get an Arcana check too?
Yes.
2. Son of a bitch!
Oh my god! Don't
Man.
stop it!
So I got
What
to
a-
Get rid of that
3.
dice for this place.
What a good start.
Here, let me just.
Try that one.
All right, let's see what I get. I rolled a 2 and a 3 back to back. 13. That would have been reasonable, but I'm not going to do that garbage.
Okay.
Fuck.
So Zegmira is now floating in this room.
I say we just go back.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
around.
All right. So Zegmira
Come back
flies out of the
Well,
room.
I mean, we're free to do stuff, me and Bone Bag, but we also can't get through. Well, you're not even a bag; you're just bones.
This is bones.
I mean, technically, if you help, I could probably make it into that room if you guys like. But then let's leave. Let's just get the fuck out of here. There is no smart play. I could say like you guys could use it, make me like a barrier, and I could just like walk in, and then we could get in
Like
that
a
room
bubble
together.
boy.
But then we have to walk back out, and that sounds like a chore. So let's just fucking leave, and we'll try to come back. What do you think, Zaggy?
Sounds good.
All right, great.
This place is kind of freaking me out. There's
Yeah.
a crystal clear. I kind of want to see what the water does, but that's about it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I mean, if you want to,
That's on you.
Yeah, if you,
I'm not going to split up from you guys.
yeah, if you guys want to go on your separate party, I'm running away.
no, we can't leave.
What do you mean?
Then I'll die.
Eventually.
No, we'll go back to the snake people. Make you human again. Bang.
I want to be human.
Well, quit your bitching.
I have a portable
Beggars
xylo-
can't be
I
choosers.
have a portable xylophone.
You've never played it once.
Also, people who are resurrected, like Roz Nasi, are dying. We're
Portable
dying.
xylophone.
So even if you
My
turn back
ribcage.
into a
I know.
person, you have died before. Anyone who has died before and is resurrected is affected.
Well, let's get moving.
Yeah,
Let's go back.
I don't like this room.
So you guys enter the hallway, get dressed again, put back all your gear, get back into the hallway. You're or into the grand staircase. You guys
like idiots.
all your trap is still in place.
Okay.
The room is exactly the same way you left it.
Want to check the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really, but yeah.
As you guys walk towards the south,
I know.
you make a sharp left turn. You guys can see another staircase to the below you to another balcony.
Yeah.
You guys walk along that southern wall.
While we're walking, I want to look back down and see if I can see whatever that thing was that he was
Perception
like.
check.
See if it's like hanging out down here.
I've re-equipped everything, by the way. Sword, shield,
Yes, okay,
staff,
15.
shield, all that jazz.
You do not see anything moving. However, you do see a almost brightly lit gold-plated sign that is inset into the wall in the balcony below you. That's very clear.
Can I read it from here? Okay.
Days since last accident.
Can you send the Can you send the Raven to see it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, as you guys are standing on this south balcony, you enter the consciousness of a raven which flies down the stairs. And you see what looks to be a bronze plaque fixed to the east wall of the balcony on level 2, engraved with another one of Aceric's cryptic warnings in common. And you guys have that.
Is it the same as before, where it's like written in every language, or?
No, that was just the hallway.
That's just the open hallway.
The dead is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend.
Let me run that one back one more time.
Read the first line again.
The ring is
Okay.
a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into
Zagmira,
darkness descend.
upon hearing that, says, break out the scribblings of the other passage again. He's like, let's read the first one again. Asiric likes to mess with people.
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle and the seas dry up.
No, not that. That's a warning. He's like, skip past that.
The enemies oppose.
Okay. Enemies oppose. There are 9 trickster gods, each one representing a different alignment, and I had to arrange them in opposing manners, good to evil, chaotic to to good to get in. So that's done.
Okay, so one stands between them.
One stands between.
I would assume that's true neutral.
True neutral was in the middle, yeah.
In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only. The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness ascend.
I think each one of those deals with a different room or trap.
That thing I saw that was on the floor below us, it did have a mask like that devil face we saw on
It
the
did.
wall.
Yeah, it looked exactly like that.
No, I'm
devil
telling
face.
them that.
Yeah, it did.
Making sure they're aware.
So he's like, well, we can check off the first 2 lines. The next one, a hand came out of that darkness in the mouth. That might
but
be
that
it.
weird lug creature thing below us on the staircase too.
Well, it says don the mask or be seen, so maybe we need masks in order not to be seen.
Wasn't that beast below us wearing a mask?
Yeah,
It was,
but maybe it's
Maybe that's what needs to not see us.
yeah, maybe we need the masks in order to
other
not be
masks.
seen by them. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside. Bound to the dead god, only a jewel. Dead arbor, sunlight. The ring is the path to another tomb. Into darkness descend.
As you guys sit here and decode this, you guys hear the large stone door begin to close as the light down the hallway. The door closes after an hour.
As in the entrance?
As in the entrance.
Fuck.
All right, worst comes to worst, we just slam our book bags
Suicide
together.
pact.
We slam our book bags together, and we just fucking make a new home in wherever we end up.
You just drop this
Zagmira goes,
motherfucker.
that is an option.
Hope for Mount Celestia might be nice
Can
there.
I just live inside my bag forever?
You would die.
I'm just letting you know if I end up being the last alive, I'm doing that.
Just throwing your bags
You two
together?
will
Yeah.
never die
Huh?
naturally.
Yeah, natural. Well, he will.
Zagmira points out that this place is unnatural.
Technically, if
point.
I don't die, and I die by slamming the book bags together, I come back with 1 health.
The ring is a path to another tomb. Okay. Well, let's move to the other side of the hall.
I'm assuming this is the ring.
No, I think
Maybe.
this is Into Darkness Descend.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think.
The enemies oppose.
So that one's already done. Zagmira told you.
The enemies oppose.
So that one is done.
That
was the front door.
That's the front.
So that is that's the cubes to get in.
One stands between them.
We've already done that.
Is that the mask? You think?
No, that's true neutral was in the middle.
Oh,
that was
that's
giving us
the
a hint
cubes.
as to how to get in
a
the
spike
door.
floor. Into darkness it hides. So okay, so that must be the thing.
Weirdo, creepy thing.
There was a hand that came out of that devil's mouth.
Right.
Into darkness it descends. So
Well-
what do we? So we didn't really do anything with that other than say.
Well, that's on the bottom of this next one. So
So
if anything, this has to do with the floor below us.
Probably,
so
yeah.
the one that you guys found on the obelisk outside, the things that you have checked off this list have dealt with what you've found so far. However, you haven't found everything on level 1.
Right.
So the second plaque you guys just found by Find Familiar, which is on level 2.
Yeah. So that has to.
Right.
That probably has to deal with
That
the
has to
level
do with
down.
below
So you
us.
guys
So-
can successfully deduce that
Let's not worry about that, but we at least know we've got it.
Yes.
each floor of this tomb has its own
checklist.
cryptic
There's
phrases.
9 floors. 1 for each of the trickster gods.
Zagmira tells you that there's definitely 9 gods tombed in here. We haven't found any tombs, but there's definitely 9 of them.
Well, we found
Well,
1.
I point out to him that room that we found that we were looking down into. I don't have a number. I can't. But from the mask,
From the entrance, from the
when
mask
we go
to the
left,
And
we
you look
look down to like the kind of like that
Yeah,
like
so it's a storm grate.
storm grate, and then
Past
there was like
there.
a window that we looked down into.
So there was no window. It was just an open grate, and you guys could see water.
No, past
Not
the grate.
past
Past the weight is a window made of crystal
Yeah,
that
and
you
we
could see through.
Yeah, I
On the other
asked
side
him.
of that was probably the tomb.
You
Yeah.
can see a sarcophagus in there.
Yeah, I asked him. Do you think that might be one of the tombs?
Yeah, probably one of 9.
All right.
There's 9 floors in this fucking place.
Well, I say we move across.
9 gates
I say
of
we
hell.
move across and go
Okay.
east.
As you guys finish your deliberation, you move across. You make another left-hand turn.
I'm gonna pop another detect magic just in case.
Okay.
What's giving you that ability?
It's an invocation I have.
You guys, as you guys,
Where are you putting us? Because when we get to the entrance where we can come up and make a right turn,
yep,
when we get to that spot, I'm specifically checking there for any sort of trap.
where that skull is.
Yes.
Yeah. As soon as you get to the spot,
I didn't want to metagame and say where that skull is, but
as soon as you guys have seen multiples of those, and you don't know what they mean, so you're fine. So you guys have gotten to that point where the skull is. Your detect magic goes off at the end of the hallway. As you guys look around the corner, you see a giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of that passageway. Flames flickers in each of its eye sockets, and a view into the chamber beyond can be seen through the open mouth. But you guys haven't really gotten a good look.
That's
Where is
at
that?
the end
That's
of the
at the-
hall.
Yep.
the
So
eastern hallway.
So the end of the
Okay.
eastern hallway, and then you guys can see there's another hallway to the north.
Can you describe the thing on the wall one more time?
Okay, as you guys peek around the corner from where the skull is, down at the far east end of that hallway, you guys can see a giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers in each of the eye sockets of the skull, and you can see light into the chamber beyond through the open mouth. So it's basically a wall with a big skull, and the mouth is open, and it's open like physically. There's no wall in the mouth, and there's 2 flames in the eyes.
I want to take like 100 ball bearings and sort of roll them across the floor. So like trying to hit
Yep.
as many floors as there.
So,
as
so they
many
don't, they
floor
don't,
panels
you know,
as
they
I
don't
can.
weigh very much, but it would definitely detect any sort of motion. They sort of scatter about on the floor and hit some of the moss and sort of like pinball around, and
Nothing happens.
You don't see anything.
Point me at where we are here.
Yeah.
We're right here, right at the skull.
Yeah,
We're
right at the
there.
skull.
Oh, okay.
Looking,
I thought we were
looking
going.
this
I thought we were
way.
going back.
So you're right here.
No.
Okay, all right. East, right? Not west.
Not west.
Another hallway to the north.
Okay, and there's a skull at the very end of this.
A
that we're
large
looking at.
skull.
The first 2 The first 2 squares leading into that hallway. I just want to tap on them with my foot.
I can push on them with the staff.
They're solid.
They're solid. They don't move.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I get the steps? Or thanks. Mask or BC.
And I don't get a ping from detect magic down this hall.
The skull is magical.
Oh, of course it is. The skull's magical.
So the skull gives off a transmutation magic around the skull.
I bet we need the mask or the skull does something. But if the skull sees the masks, then we're fine.
Okay.
You can definitely stand in the hallway, and it doesn't react or do anything. It's just there at the end.
All right. Well, then
there's no pressure plates.
I think we should go north.
Let's go check north.
All right. So you guys walk north. You guys make a quick left, and then a steep right. Make a perception check.
17. I'm sorry, 16.
You can see down this hallway. It extends about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. You guys can see what looks to be hinged in the middle is a large adamantine fan, almost like a propeller for a large ship. But the gaps in between the fans are not very large. It is definitely made of adamantine, and you can successfully deduce that the entire floor, not just the individual tiles, the entire hallway is a big pressure plate. And so there's a stationary large adamantine fan.
Oh, so there's a fan at the end of the hallway.
At the end of the hallway is a big fan.
So in other
you
words,
can see stuff through the fan, but the gaps aren't very big.
It's currently not spinning.
It's currently just stationary. It's got dust on it.
I immediately tell everyone to not step into this hallway.
Is it this
Carved birds soar across the walls of the corridor. Blocking the passage near its northern end is a large adamantine propeller fan with 5 blades.
Just so, where does the pressure plate start? The first square, like as soon as we turn that corner?
Enter, so you guys are on the square outside of the hallway. As soon as the inside of that hallway is one large rectangular pressure plate made of stone.
The entire hallway.
Oh, so the whole 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to press it just to see what it does?
I was just going to have him fly over it.
Okay. Good luck.
If he wants to.
I'm just thinking of ways we can work around this.
You might have a
You can see kind of to the other side. So there's stuff beyond the fan. The fan is just in your way.
Can we tell this distance? We probably won't be able to fit through the blades, will we? If it's not moving.
Not in its current state.
Okay, so it can be disassembled.
So no, it can't be. You can't fit through it unless it gets more of like a turn to open up some of the gaps. So if it were spinning, you could probably go through it.
Oh,
in pieces.
Well, fuck.
We have no choice at this point. It's either go back to the metal room, go to
I've got
Flamey Skull room, or
this
fan room.
Enough to get around.
I just want to press on the plate. I'll just stick 1 foot out and just.
I'm getting around the corner.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at. No, I'm not by the fan.
Okay.
I am at the end of the hallway that we first came down. If the whole 25 feet is it, I'm on the square right next to it. I'm just gonna press down.
I'm gonna sit in the corner,
and I'm gonna I'm
how hard?
I'm gonna offer out my hand and be like, just hold on to me just in case.
Yeah, suck two of us into this.
And I'll put my half my weight on it. I think I'm roughly like 300 pounds.
With half your weight, the entire hallway begins to shift downwards, and the propeller begins to slowly spin. Spin. It takes about 6 seconds to get up to full speed. So it begins to spin slowly, and then it is now, like, as you're pressing, it is full on spinning.
Okay. I want to.
And you don't feel any wind.
Okay, so it
is sucking.
It is made to dismember.
So the wind blows down the hallway, not against you.
Did the pressure plate rise?
No, he's still stepping on it.
Can you step off?
Yeah, step off. I want to see.
Off?
Yeah.
It takes about a full minute to fully come to a stop. It's fast, and then over a minute begins to slow.
So it sounds like we have to just book it down this hallway.
As it's slowing, I want to press it again, see how long it takes to like from that slowdown state,
Begins to slow,
and then I want to see how.
and you press it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so you press it until it's full spinning. You take your foot off, and then
While
it
it's
takes
slow.
about a minute to fully slow down. You press it again.
Yeah.
As you press it again, about 6 seconds spins back
Okay.
up.
And
So it's got a 6-second wind up and a 1 minute slowdown.
I just want to see how much weight, how fast, if it goes any faster if I put my full weight on it.
It does not.
Okay, 6
Like,
seconds.
that's what I was
6 seconds is
thinking.
the
I was gonna
time.
say, can we like half press it?
Yeah.
Well, you
The
three.
whole hallway floor goes down and up.
If there was ever a time for
Well-
me to be in his backpack,
Yeah, you three can make it.
This is easy. No, this is easy. Immovable rod. I walk down there, click the immovable rod, sit on the immovable rod like a seat. It slows down. I walk through. Next person comes up, walks up, sits on the immovable rod, slows down, gets off, walks through.
what you want? You want to jam the fan with the immovable rod?
No. We literally walk down the hallway. The immovable rod is sitting there like a seat at the very end of the hallway at the fan. You let off, pressure's off, it slows down enough. You
And you
step
walk-
down,
and you
walk
walk
right
through it.
There's one
next
problem
person.
though. That fan is probably sucking, so it's going to pull you
No, there's
towards
no
it.
wind. You just said there was nothing. No wind.
The way the fan is oriented
Blows.
pushes air down from your back to your front. It looks like
It's going to pull you
the
towards
fan
it.
side is down the hallway. Like the wind, the direction. It's like if you turn on a fan right here and stood behind it.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll do. I want to have the immovable rod out in front of me. I'm going to creep down the hallway.
Okay, are you alone?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys stand at the end of the hallway, you step onto the hallway about 6 seconds.
Right. It's full
It
speed.
begins to speed up unless you're flying.
No.
Okay, so it is full speed. You get 5 feet closer. You don't feel anything. 5 feet closer.
Nothing.
You begin to feel a pull towards the fan within 10 feet of it.
How much of a pull?
It's decently strong. If you want to get closer, you're going to have to make a save. So it's full speed. You're stepping on it, and within about 10 feet of it, you can feel that it's like sucking the air through this hallway and into the hallway to your north.
I'm going to cast a resistance cantrip on myself. I'm going to creep forward a little more.
Okay.
It gives me a D4 to any save.
As you get closer than 10 feet, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Shredded chicken.
With your strength
Hope you're
saving
hungry.
throw with a D4. And you have what's in your hands? The movable rod?
Movable
All
rod,
right, cool.
just in case.
Oh boy.
8.
8 is a failure.